Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is the 24th of November. It is Wednesday, 2021. And before we get into the video, I want to remind everybody that I will be live streaming tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And so I would encourage you to join me then. I haven't figured out what the topic is going to be yet, but we will figure that out and you will see that once I get that up and posted. So we actually had fairly clear skies. The sun is trying to peek behind some other clouds right now. It's dark so early now that we don't have a big window of sunshine, but we had some nice sunshine today, which has been nice. And it's definitely a nice change. So before I get into the video and tell you what we're going to talk about, I'll tell you, so far today, I've been pretty busy actually. I had to split up a lot more kindling, so I did that this morning for Mom and Becky's place and our place. I loaded them up with wood inside, and I took care of us as well. Got that squared away, and I'm trying to think, what else was I doing? I had some running around that I had to finish up today, and so I'm trying to think what. Oh, so I had to. Well, right now I got water going into this tank. This is, and I actually can show you. You can kind of see where the water level is. I don't run it really fast because it doesn't need to be run fast. I just keep it at a steady pace. And the water here in this tank, it's a 1,000-gallon tank. That's what we use for our place. So I like to keep that, more full, and I knew that was going to be down, so I said, well, we got a good day to run the pump, and so that is the line that goes over to the well itself, and so that's what we got going there. So that's filling. I'll run that for a while, and we'll see what we end up with when I'm done with that. The dogs were out earlier. Much nicer day today than yesterday, but this time of year I don't like to leave them out for long periods of time, just because it does get cold, and cats are in and out. They'll go out for a bit and then they want to get back in right away. Chickens are all looking good, nice and plump and fat. A lot of them are getting their feathers back in now, so they're going to be more ready for winter. And yeah, so they're doing well. They're so much fun. I really enjoy the chickens. I really do. It's crazy, but they're a lot of fun. So they're doing well. All right, so let's get into the topic of this video, guys. I'm sorry, I'm easily distracted, and it happens quite often in my life. But so anyway, also one thing I did want to address. Yesterday, I had a lot of smoke coming out of my chimney when I had gone up there, and the reason there was as much smoke as there was coming out at that point was because I had just put wood on the fire, and then, like I said, then Mom and Becky were like, oh yeah, well, Mom said that theirs was over, was backdrafting, and so after I got up and cleaned theirs, I went up and cleaned mine. So that's why there was so much smoke. What I'm going to show you now, I got a nice fire rocking, and you can maybe see the displacement. You can see that heat coming off up there, but there's no smoke. So I don't burn green wood. Somebody's like, oh, it's green wood or whatever, and that's fine. But I just kind of wanted to explain why there was so much smoke. When you get the fire going first thing and you're using the kindling and the smaller stuff, you're going to get a lot more smoke to start with until the fire gets rolling. And you can see that's rolling really nicely, and the house is nice and toasty warm. All right, so topic of the video, General Mills raising their food prices by 20%. 20%, I want you to think about that. Now that's not going to start until January of next year, but I want you all to think about how much prices of food have already increased already. All right, and now you're going to have all the General Mills products are going to go up another 20%, and it's brutal. I mean, you go to the grocery store, and we were, like I said, we went to the grocery store yesterday, and you know, it was a pretty penny. And we were talking about it when we were leaving the store, and there was a lady that was coming out of the store, and she had one bag of groceries. And I had said to Heather, and the lady's standing there, and I said, I'll bet this lady spent $50 on that one bag of groceries. She goes, yeah. She goes, I did. And she goes, and I didn't get that much. And I said, I totally understand. You know what I mean? So knowing, the cost of everything is continuously going up, and up. And it's absolutely insanity. And the one thing that's not going up is our wages. And, so that makes it much, much more difficult, because then you have to make choices. Do you eat, or do you do something else? You know what I mean? And it's been rough. It's been rough on a lot of people. I think it's going to continuously get worse. Inflation is hyperinflation, I believe, is on the way, and that's, of course, just my opinion on that. Just by paying attention of what is going on already, and the devaluing of the dollar, it's just going to continue to snowball, in my opinion. And it's not a pretty sight. It's not a pretty sight at all. So something to pay attention to, okay? Obviously, I'm going to continuously encourage you all to prep, to get ready, to get as much food storage as you possibly can now, as much as you possibly can afford. Folks, if you have to go to a food bank, go to a food bank, load up on food that way. If you have to return bottles and cans to get extra money to buy extra food, if you're in one of those states that has a bottle and return law, I would encourage you to do that as well. Like New York has the bottle and return law, so we pay an extra nickel for every bottle, plastic bottle, and for pop and water, and and then any pop or beer and anything like that, you're getting charged a nickel per bottle. So glass bottles, plastic bottles, and that type of stuff. And that is money that is going into some coffer somewhere. And a lot of times people don't end up turning their bottles and cans in; they throw them out. It is amazing to me. The amount of people that just don't care about that, and they don't want to be bothered to take them back, and they throw them out. So, I used to, back in the day, I would stop in rest areas. Actually, where I was living at the time, we had the thruway was going through, and there was a rest area. And we would go in and we'd get the bottles and cans out of the rest area and take them and turn them in. And, we made nice extra money that way. But if you're willing to hustle, and you're willing to do a little extra, money is available, that is there for people. And I'm just using those couple things as an example. I mean, food banks are going to be there no matter what, and if you're, in a situation where you need help, then I absolutely encourage you to use those food banks. That's what they're there for. And, but anyway, I want to encourage you guys to stock up. Because again, the prices of things are not going to get cheaper moving forward. They're only going to get more expensive. And if we end up having shortages of things, it's going to even get worse. And the food prices will continue to go up. And, it's going to be very, very difficult to be able to even afford food if you can get food. So the more that you have on hand, the more that you have ready to go, the better off you're going to be in the long run. So again, I want to completely encourage you guys to get out there, do that, and continue to stock up the best way that you can. I'd like to hear your feedback on a situation with General Mills increasing their food prices in the start of next year. I think, like I said, again, I believe they're going to be doing it in January. How do you feel about that? 20% increase on the already increased prices of food, and I'm sure that the other, companies will follow suit, because they're all, kind of doing the same thing together. And I know that, like I said, buying groceries now, it's like every time I go, when Heather and I have to go and get things, the sticker shock is just, it blows me away of how much everything costs. It's absolutely insanity. And it's not going to go down. I don't see it going down anytime soon. So, you know, with doing the gardens that we did this year and having the potatoes and all those type of things, such a blessing, you know, to be able to produce your own crops. And look who came out. Well, hello. Hello, sweetie. How are you? Yes. You're the coolest cat. You are. Yes, little tiny girl. Little tiny. Yeah. You want to go in, Mama? No, she's like, nope, I'm going to chill. Just going to hang out with you. She's a good cat. So everybody else is in the house. All the other cats are in. So they were out earlier and they were like, nope, we're back in. So, but anyway, like I said, I definitely want to hear your feedback on this topic. I want to hear what you have to say. What do you think of the continuously rising price of food? Do you believe that it will get better, or do you believe that it will get worse? Do you believe that we'll have food shortages? You know, what are your thoughts on this topic? I think, like I said, I think it's important to share that information and everybody to be aware of what's going on and prepare accordingly. I just think that that is the smartest thing that we could possibly do right now. Hedge your bets, my friends. Hedge your bets. So obviously tomorrow is going to be Thanksgiving. So, you know, I will be posting tomorrow, but, you know, if you are traveling today, I would just ask that you all be safe, you know, enjoy your time with your family and your friends, and have a good day, and just kind of, you know, be careful. Don't drink and drive. You know, those cops are going to be out like absolute crazy, and they are looking to continue to fill the coffers of the state by issuing those tickets. So just be cautious. Anyway, guys, I am gonna, well, I want to mention my website really quickly, preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse 1 community there, which is a resource that we set up for you guys to be able to connect with like-minded people. It is free to join. It does not cost anything. You do have to register, but no credit card information is asked at all, okay? Once you're registered and you're in, check out the message boards, check out the people in your state or your country, and try to connect with like-minded people, and then it's totally on you at that point. All right? Also on my website, we have the Forefathers, which is the CBD and hemp store. If you go to my website, preppernurse1.com, you will see their logo. If you click on that logo, it will take you to their website. Once you are at their website, if you decide to make a CBD or a hemp purchase, when you check out, make sure you use the discount code PrepperNurse1. You will save yourself 15% on your purchase by doing so. Definitely take advantage of that. All right. Also on my website, we have the Legacy freeze-dried foods. So if you go to my website, preppernurse1.com, you click on store, it will drop down. You will see Legacy Foods. If you go to the website, what we have available is there. It will take you to the website within the, or the store within the website is what I meant to say. What we have available is there. GMO free. It is vegetarian. There are beef and chicken options available for people that need that. Also, it is the largest portion size of any of the other freeze-dried food companies. Gluten options are also available for people that need the gluten options, and again, it's a good thing to have in your long-term food storage, and I highly encourage you to get that. All right, so I am going to jump off of here for now, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I hope, like I said again, if you're traveling, please be safe, and I will see you all tonight at 8 p.m. for the live stream. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race, and I really wish that more people would wake up and realize that, instead of letting us continuously be manipulated by the powers that be that want to keep us divided. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's very important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right, I will see you all tonight. I hope you have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1 and Miss Molly out for now.